Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to your Will Talk Show with your host today, Edison Sinat. We here every Thursday night where we tackle real issues and wills and we provide real solutions for you so you can become educated buyers or investors. Every Thursday night we come in live to this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So we break down numbers, we kill the myth, and we give you step by step moves so you can go and use them this week. There's no fluff, good, real talk, straight talk, great strategy that we came from people, investors and professionals that have done the work. So you here for a good one, and every Thursday I keep like upgrading myself because of the quality of guests that I'm bringing to you guys today. I'm excited because the gentleman I'm about to introduce to you guys is a friend of mine. This guy is a powerhouse. His name is Harry John Baptist. He's a Texas real estate professional. He's been doing this thing for 8 years. He got great experience in both residential and commercial market. He's based on Houston, Texas, in San Antonio. He's passionate about helping buyers, sellers, and investors build wealth through property ownership while also creating communities. He like to focus he's focused on a show called Cause Kai, a Haitian Creole real estate seminar. Also, he knows no his approaches is like no nonsense. When you know Harry, he's a straight shooter, right? He love to connect with people and give them opportunities. Harry brings energy wherever he is. He's bring insight and he's community driven. Guys, his guy is humble because his list is bio could have been so long, but tonight he just humbled himself for us so he can join us today. Without further ado, my friend, my brother, Mr. Harry Jean Baptiste. Jean Baptiste, what's going on?
Hey, hey. No, that was an amazing intro,
Come
Edison.
on, man. I know you're a powerhouse, man, so I got to bring it to you, dog.
Need you to be my MC from now on, man.
Yeah, bro. Hey, call me. Yo,
No.
bro, what's up, man? You look good, dog. You just came from a cruise on a vacation, man. You're like, look, you got some sun into you. Look.
Right, yeah, it just got a little dark. I don't know. We're multilingual here. I mean,
We do. Nous parlons créole, nous parlons,
okay,
mais
no pali Creole.
we
We
do,
found
bro.
Tino Asi Subato,
Petit,
just a little.
petit soleil, bon, quand
Petit
même.
soleil.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. So thank you. I know you're busy, man. Commercial real estate, residential real estate. You also a VP in Cause Creolites. What was that VP from the Haitian United, right?
Oh, so Houston Haitian United, I did have to step back from that just because, yeah,
Uh-huh.
business had gotten so much, really
See?
amazing organization. The time that I did spend there was amazing. So,
Amazing.
you
So
know,
listen, man, I understand because like life happened, life been lifing, and you here. So thank you very much, friends, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are here for a treat. Now, Harry, like I said, I know your bio is long. I know you. We've been knowing each other for a good 4 or 5 years. But
right.
there's a lot of people that don't know who's Harry Jean Baptiste. Nobody won't sit down,
Okay.
talk to your people. Tell the people that don't know you, who is Harry Jean Baptiste in your words.
Sure, sure. I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head, but aside from that amazing introduction, I mean, Harry Jean Baptiste, I'm a simple guy. I mean, I'm Balmun Kapshashi views,
Yeah.
Suente and advice how we've known each other for a while, and
A
I was
minute,
kind of
man.
hesitant. I was like, YouTube interviews. This is my first YouTube interview,
Yeah.
and I, de pusu Creole Willie Rec. So I was born in Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Uh, way back when, born and raised there, 18 years, and
Uh-huh.
then found myself in Texas because of my sister. She was in the Air Force. Fast forward a little bit, real estate is something I've always wanted to do. Ever since I was like, what, 10 years old, I actually got a chance to go to Georgia when my grandma passed away. And I
Hmm.
saw this newfound concept, subdivisions. We don't have those things up north, where they
Yeah.
build on Bonkai, if y'all
No,
lived in the
no,
Texas area,
no. Yeah.
I was like, wow. And I was like, oh, you could do this. That's like '05, when things were crazy back in the day, Kadi Ufe million dollar ashte kai bim.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wish I
yeah.
was a realtor in those days, right?
Man, I wish
Um,
I was a realtor when the markets was crashing. People were buying left and right. Yeah,
Facts, facts. The realtors, some of the stories, and
yeah.
I was in middle school, stuff like that, and I had to just give you your flowers, man, because you're doing big things in Dallas, and
Well,
just to
thank you,
kind of
bro.
loop back into my story, the reason why I became a realtor is that, my parents had to sell their property. It wasn't successful. Unfortunately, he's the Haitian professional.
Hmm.
And that was just my thing, especially kind of, ukone internet, yo,
Yeah,
mba kone sou fo no coupe lage, dad,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yo
yeah,
val coupe lage, li val di,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
men
yeah,
sa
yeah,
gen
yeah,
ti l'ajan, isi pa bon. That's not what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But there wasn't, like a certain, how can I
Education.
say, education,
Yeah,
quality.
of
Nuante, you
course.
only know what you know.
I know. Yeah, you only want you know.
And that
Yeah,
was one of the reasons why I jumped in. I was like, hey, you know what? You can be a Haitian realtor and
yeah.
not voyer fle.
Correct.
So as a calling I had, I ran from it because I didn't see anyone doing it.
Yeah.
Most of the people we see, they're not doing it full time. Y'all
Or they
fait
don't look like
tax
us.
côté.
They don't look
Right.
like us.
They don't look like us.
Yeah,
But that, especially Boston,
yeah,
going pila Haitian, but the majority of the population is white. And you're like, oh,
yeah,
Haitian Valfred, that's a. Because when I told my parents I'm going to become a Asian, they're like, Asian real estate, ça pas
mhm.
hypothecaire, ça pas job, this,
Yeah,
that, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? And so it was actually, I had a comfy job with
yeah.
Allstate Corporate in San Antonio. First big boy job, getting 30 days PTO.
What?
Mapmele,
You're living life.
pral vacances, n'importe le.
Definitely, yeah,
But, downsizing came in Lily. I was the last class in that call center, and they like, hey, we're gonna downsize. And then it got really slow. It got so slow, man. I had to break out my book. I literally was reading a real estate book, The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, amazing
yeah,
book, and literally just read it. It's 300. It's very long. It's
yeah. I
300
got it.
pages. Read it every day at work.
Yeah,
And I was like, you know what? I got my license. Almost didn't get my license because I had one more class I had to get. What was
yeah,
it? Contracts.
yeah, yeah.
I was
Something like
about to drop it. I was about to be like, you know what? I should really go back to school to get my degree to become an accountant. I went to a church.
yeah.
Some Holy Spirit grabbed me. Was like, no, you need to do this, and then the rest is history.
Come on, man. 8 years later, you're still helping out. It's a great story, man. Great story
Right.
because like I said, sometimes sometimes when we're running away from what God put in our heart, He will always let you go because bon Dieu parle kin bo koto ya, but
Oui.
He will put you in a situation that you like. Remember that what I put in your heart. They're helping the people, right? Because Harry, you said something key. My people perish lack of knowledge,
Knowledge. Mm-hmm.
right? More lack of education. Un paquet moun ki nan moun pa nou yo kap achete kay because they don't have education or people to tell them where to go, what to do. Guess what? They are failing. That's why you're in an apartment. They never move to any next steps. Even right now, we said something earlier. Pa gen moun ki sembla avec nou ka fonse de bagay. Even
Oui.
in your field, aren't you in commercial real estate as well? I don't see a lot of Haitians or people like us get into that commercial. Talk to us about commercial real estate. Is it something hard? Is it something that is far fetched? Nobody can get into it. So talk to me. Why commercial real estate?
Um. Great question. So, it's a yes and no. And it's like when I'm back when I started KW, I forgot what they say. Success is easy.
Mhm,
Success isn't simple. It's not as easy as simple, right?
mhm,
I probably butchered it, but pretty
mhm.
much with commercial, it's a whole different ballgame, right?
Yeah,
There's, we gotta be honest, right? Gon pil moun ki pa samlo in residential. When you get to commercial,
yeah.
gen moun, you'll go to some conference, ou pa vin av kon costume, ba sa they already discount you at the door.
Facts.
That's one.
Yeah,
Two, they will not pick up the phone. They won't return the call. They work Monday through Friday.
yeah,
And the reason what kind of gravitated myself toward there, I want to make sure that real estate tour is hyper local. We probably have people watching
Yes.
us on the coast, but we're both based here in Texas. You're in Dallas. I'm in the Houston metropolitan area,
Yeah.
and even more so because Texas have developed, right?
Yep. Yep.
I see a movie ici, depuis yo ale, le yo rive Houston, Dallas, il dit, ah, pa gen, da nou kache Haitien. Ou va
Yeah.
ka
Yeah.
nou kache, di yo ou balou an pil Haitien.
Yeah.
Lo rive ici, predominantly c'est Panyol, c'est
Spaniel.
blanc.
Flags.
And it's just like the Americans, I mean, not the American, but
Yeah.
Washington kind of the Arhonleo Bati Kai.
Yeah.
What comes after? A grocery store.
Correct.
Walnut HEB or whatever, ou
Yeah.
pap jwen produit haïtien.
Yep.
So now, see, haïtien have vide in Texas comme ça. Now we have to help them. We need Caribbean markets. We need Haitian restaurants.
Yes.
We need barbershops.
Yeah. We do. Actually,
Yeah,
man, I'm glad you see this. Man, that's leadership right there, guys. You understand what he just explained? Leadership is you see a problem, then you jump in to provide solution.
right.
Harry just said, you know what? Pendant que développement a fait dans Dallas, dans Woodson, côté de la fête, yo, eventually our people are gonna move, right?
Yeah.
Game on capsule Miami, game on capsule New York, because I got a lot of clients. I'm telling you, I have a lot of clients that are moving
Mm-hmm.
from Boston. You know, they in Boston, you fair $600,000. They qualify, they pre-approved for $650,000. They cannot find a
Wow.
house in Boston
And
or Connecticut and everything. Guess what they do? They move
right.
to Dallas, Texas, right? So as people are moving, here's the problem: people are moving. Lot you are preparing your business. So we need other Haitian businesses. Just like you when you
Yeah.
go to Miami, you went to Orlando, you see Haitian stores and everything else. We need those
Exactly.
things. So somebody got to do it. And then you jump in and you're doing that, man. That's what's up, man. That's what. So tell me, for somebody who's interested in getting, I'm because I'm asking for myself. What are the steps, bro? Is just extra classes? Is you have to follow somebody for a certain amount of time? So how do you get to commercial real estate?
That's a great question.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of piège. I'm not gonna go pile piège. You can spend $1 million to get your commercial certifications about no class. You'll pas moto en yeah.
yeah,
So the biggest thing, if you want to get in commercial, it's real easy. Read.
read.
Depo kali, verifie.
Reading is fundamental.
Fundamental.
Yeah,
Super Cornell, it's okay. Go
yeah,
find someone that's done it before. Um, the biggest thing I would recommend at least attend some training class, and I like to take a page from the book of Gary Keller, even though I'm not with Keller Williams.
yeah.
Really grateful for the training there. You want to play red light, green light.
Mhm,
If you've never made money in commercial, do not spend $5,000 on a commercial class
mhm.
because the deals don't come like that. Go
Right.
take a simple call a local title company. Hey, do you have any commercial classes? Start there.
Yeah,
If you want to call me, you need any help. The biggest thing for
yeah,
our community, they're gonna want to lease, right? Someone give you
yeah,
a quick crash course on how to lease a commercial property, right?
yeah,
It's real simple. You can go to Crexy.com. Crexy is better, or you can go to LoopNet is the old favorite.
yeah. Looking at yeah.
Make a real estate account. It's free.
Hmm.
Literally, if you're looking for a lease, so they know what you're talking about. Just ask, is it still available? Are you paying a locator's commission?
Hmm.
And it does this include triple net. That's it.
That's it.
Take it back to your clients, see if they're good, whatever. That's if the lease. My first commercial deal was actually a Haitian restaurant here in Houston called Grill Gardens.
Yeah,
That's my baby. That's my
yeah,
baby.
yeah,
It's crazy because the background behind that, they saw a HHU post, so Houston Haitians United post about a carnival that was supposed to happen but didn't happen because of a hurricane.
yeah,
So we're all out of electricity for a week, and then yo vin la, yo soti Miami, yo gon pil manje pou van, yo pa ka van li nan kanaval la because i pa fet. Koun ya nan Airbnb yo deside al van pla. And then, se pa ti moun ka prele, moun ap
yeah,
prele.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mlage bala sou Instagram, moun amale adres, ni pa ka bay adres
yeah,
because it's not a restaurant.
yeah,
And then the lady, her and her daughter and I were like, hey, you need to bring a restaurant here.
yeah,
And then actually from there, I learned some better game. So if you want
yeah,
to go to the next level in commercial,
yeah.
One great thing that where our communities we can kind of skip the ladder. You
Yeah.
can buy a business.
Okay.
So what that means is that okay, instead of you starting from scratch to start a business,
You start a business. You buy one, the existing one.
buy existing one. Make
Yeah.
sure the permits are good. It doesn't have any violations.
Yeah.
Low finish their business that will pass inspection. Obviously, everything is um, municipality specific, and
Yeah.
it's okay. This is a good time to get to know your tax assessor office, get to know the permit.
Go
It's
ahead.
okay. You can go on there. M'kone haïtien ou pa jom vle want.
Yeah.
This is a good time to be one. Plutôt want no office là,
Yeah.
ou li client à lâche ton business et puis faire faillite because you don't know what you're doing.
Correct. 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 Yeah. I mean that man. That's that man. We're dropping knowledge down there, guys. If you guys are
Yeah,
watching, I'm telling you, man, we're dropping dimes in there. It's like, okay, you can get in. You drop the name of loop.net, which is a place where people can go and to
yeah,
find
correct. See,
buildings and everything in Quetzy. You also mentioned about, listen, there's some existing home business that are about to fail, or they want to sell some
yeah,
business. They outgrown the place, or they want to sell out. You can buy for $50,000 or for 40, whatever
yeah,
amount of money that you can buy. Those people already passed the test. They already have the kitchen. The kitchen is
yeah,
already there. The everything is already there. Only thing you have to do is just take over, and then you said another steps again is to get to know your local tax people, title company, and then so you can get those
yes,
your paper, and just like this, within few months you can become a business owner in that commercial side. Wow.
yeah.
Okay. That's rich right there. That is so rich right there. And again, we see what we're talking about, Harry. We said our people perish, lack of knowledge.
Amen.
Si opat tan de bagay sa, if they couldn't not come to that show and listen to us, we would have like, you know what? Those things is for a certain class of people. Say Chinese just sell
Hmm.
them. You see how
Oui.
the Chinese come in and they open they just own the place. You see what I'm saying?
Funny, funny thing you said Chinese Edison
Yeah,
because that Haitian restaurant was an old Vietnamese restaurant that they were about to get evicted, and the reason why they had to sell is because they had to pay back their back rent. So it's a great shortcut because going pil mun yo vin la you pense you can go the red tape, cool, whatever. I
yeah,
try to
yeah,
give
yeah,
you the shortcut because they're going lot business.
yeah,
I say they try to buy one business to convert in another. The pot getting keys in lot done, and they took forever to
yeah.
open, and they still paying back. So why go the hard way? Go pil mun kap sorti me. I mean, because my
Yep,
bounty parties, right?
yeah,
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 you see in Houston depuis 75, right?
yep,
But what happens, sous reste sous loyer, you rest on your laurels, you just chilling.
yeah.
We're not vini every day. I
They
mean,
are.
do you know the numbers? Like literally 50,000 people moved to Houston last year.
Last
Last
year.
year.
Wow. When you say people, are you talking about our people, or about Haitians, or you talking about just people moving to Houston?
I know, just people in general.
Okay,
Because
okay, okay, okay.
it's estimated in the Houston metropolitan area we have 50,000
Yeah.
Haitians that reside here.
Okay.
Estimate.
I agree. I agree because I remember when I was playing our church, I think back in 2014 in the DFW area, they said there's about 16 to 17,000 Haitians that live there. And vous comprenez moun yo, gen moun ki legal ki enregistre haïtien, gen moun ki pa
Oui,
legal.
oui.
You don't va vraiment kon chiffre là vraiment vrai. But they said Houston was the highest population of Haitians
Texas.
in Texas because ma kon se paske ou son bon kote de l'eau or something,
Oui.
moun yo reme de l'eau pou ka voye boîte Haiti or something. Uh,
And who on Lord Ling. So that's the reason. I mean, I know we're supposed to talk about multifamily. We'll
yeah,
get there, but
we'll get in there.
it get this opportunity. Come see, okay,
Yeah,
like new not developing up here. We have this beautiful port of Houston, this which is actually the number one port in America.
yep.
Nous pas gon compris haïtien qui voye cargo.
Your own bro, Bola Carmela in Dallas, they asking question all the time, but the distance between Dallas and Houston is about 3:30 to 4 hours. But
Right.
Any entrepreneur will not let this stop them because I'm part, we part of that group of the text group. But Haitian
Right.
are always asking, si mbez vont boîte Haïti, si mbez vont bagay, ki bon pou m'fè? The closest thing is Houston, Texas for us. Otherwise, you have to drive 21 hours, 23 hours to go to
To Miami.
Miami. So again, another opportunities, right? There's opportunities that is open for people to move, right? And,
Hmm.
and, and find out. Yeah, talking about this is another reason we need to talk about those moving. It and not everywhere. Would you agree with me? Not everywhere in the USA that you'll find houses in the 200, 250.
No. No. No.
Or somebody would love to travel Miami, New York, Boston, and other places. Where is the place where people you feel like, man, if I ever want to have that piece of the American dream, to would you suggest people to move to the Texas area?
Of course, no. It has its bright spots. I
Okay.
mean, it's number one. And like we're gonna be very frank, Nupa by Fulai.
Yeah.
I can't speak about Dallas because that's your
I
market,
can
but
talk about
Houston,
Dallas. Yeah.
we do have higher property taxes. But despite that, I mean, I got
Yeah.
a testimonial. I helped a Haitian family buy a house in Sugarland. That's a Houston suburb, actually
Yeah.
very elite.
Yeah.
By living to Nekache and J. So
Yeah.
very hard to buy into.
Yeah.
They try to buy in Southwest Florida, which is a cheaper market. They couldn't do it.
But
And then they
too
moved to
expensive.
Texas, not even a year, and we made it
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. No, man, I've seen people, man. I have like last year, a great majority of my clients were people that was moving out of New York, Boston,
Yeah.
North Carolina, that was moving in, to our spot because they can find house cheaper. Now here's another thing. Here's in the same process when it comes to buying. Is it the same process to get a duplex or triplex? Is it what is the entail? Either get a single family home or get into a duplex. Is that something hard or something people should be afraid of?
It's not hard. And like I said, I don't wanna be salesy when I say this, but I wanna give Nubal by Mun Veritea.
Yeah,
A duplex is very easy. When you start getting a triplex, it gets a little complicated because there's something called you have to prove the affordability factor, but once you're there, we can help you there, right?
yeah.
The biggest issue buying multifamily in Texas is that you may have to live in an urban area as opposed to the suburban area. If you
Mm.
have no problem living in the city, great. And then also too, what I want to say because lives with TikTok, hey, I'm pretty sure you see the Instagram.
Yeah,
On belle dame, on duplex,
uh-huh.
500,000 dollars,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and it's like you have to make sure if you're in Dallas, you use a great
yeah,
guy like Edison.
yeah,
Make sure you're cash flowing.
yeah.
See mortgage la $3,000.
Yeah.
That means you have to at least be able to afford that, right? Or
Correct,
rent the
correct,
other side to cover the house.
correct.
But once you cross those two hurdles, we can make it happen. The biggest, I guess, hesitancy I get with clients, well, if you got family, I want to be in Katy, I want to be in Cypress. You're not gonna find a duplex in Katy or Cypress.
Yes.
In Houston, you're gonna find them in the city and on Place Cap Développé.
That's same here in Dallas. You're not gonna
Okay,
find the area, the desirable area that you
right?
will want to have them, but you can go outside of the suburb. You'll find those places. Now, again, nous disons pas fait by fulai.
No.
You're supposed to connaître too. How long do someone have to stay in a duplex? That if can you buy a duplex and you don't live in there, or do you have to stay there a certain amount of time? And then in Kile comes in that just not have one duplex. If they want to sell the duplex, how long do they have to do that? The process, or have you done any process like that?
Okay, so great question, right? Nuva by Fulai. You
Yeah,
do have to intend to live there for a year.
for a year.
I wouldn't recommend for you to sell it.
Mhm.
I'd probably recommend if you use the FHA, you can refinance
The
it
finance.
and get a conventional or some other type of loan for that one. Then use your FHA again. For my military folks, because we're in Texas,
Yeah.
um, If you are active duty, now I'm not too sure. Dallas, do y'all have any stations up there? Any
No, not
naval, Air
not not
Force?
not big. Not no, not us. We'll go to
Okay,
Houston. Your in your way, San Antonio or your way. Yeah,
okay. So Houston doesn't really have when they have like a weird naval base.
yeah.
If you're active duty,
Hmm.
please buy something because every time you get stationed,
Hmm.
you can move somewhere else and
Okay.
reuse your entitlement. Your entitlement goes up to $1 million.
Okay.
So any loan that you use, you're gonna be looking at a year to 10 to stay,
Wait.
and
I
then
gotta stop.
after,
I gotta stop right. I gotta stop right. You just say something. You just drop some gem right there, man. If you are a veteran,
yes,
right? Because veterans tend to move from places to places,
yeah,
right? Every time you station somewhere, you tell them use your veteran advantages
yes,
to buy a house. Let's say you were in Houston for as a military brat, you were
yeah,
there for
active duty,
two
yeah,
or 3 years, right? You stay there while you there buy, and then
yeah,
if you move, they move you to California, right?
buy.
Buy in California, and then so you can always so you still consider it as a first time thing. You still don't pay your zero down payment. Still the same veteran advantages if you do that all the time.
Yeah. So
Okay.
okay, when you do that, when you move around,
Yeah.
you're still putting zero down, right? Now it takes out of your entitlement, right? So if you buy a house for 200,000 in Houston, you go to Cali,
Mhm.
you're at 800,000.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if you do that while you're active duty, you're playing Monopoly, and then you retire with five houses, and then you just put a tenant
Mm.
everywhere you go. You know, when you're in the military too, there's something called Basic Allowance for Housing, BAH.
Mhm.
You get it no matter what, whether you live on base, whether you rent, whether you
Mhm.
buy. So it's
Mhm.
tax free money, tax
Okay.
free, on top of what you get paid from the military. So it's a
Okay.
no brainer for you to buy. Acheter kala meto mun louer. Go to California, do the same thing. Go to Hawaii, do it again. You go to DC, do it again.
You go back to Miami, you do the same thing, and then by the time you
That's it.
retired, you have a multi family. You have different things, and you built wealth through real estate. Man,
Right.
listen, I got to talk to my people. Listen, if you are a veteran, you are in the state, either here
I
in
bet you
Dallas.
live, live.
Please talk to us. Talk to us because we can help you create wealth through real estate. There's no reason for you to spend 20 years in the military, 20 years as a veteran, and come out and not owning multiple properties. You heard it from us. We dropped. If you want some more, please call us because we dropping gem right here today, man.
Yeah,
We are killing it, dog. That's what's up,
yeah,
man.
man. Especially, I seeing like
Yeah,
I'm helping a veteran right now buy a house and get this. If you're 100% disabled, 100% disabled family do no shares will not.
yeah. It doesn't mean that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that
It
you
can be
don't pay.
something mental, it can be something like a the physical that stop you from levancer le bagay ou pa ka fon encore, and then that qualify you for that, correct?
Gen moun ki mache toujou
Yeah,
100% disabled.
I know that.
Conforme. So and in Texas and for
Yeah,
our Florida folks too, you don't pay
yeah,
property tax.
yeah. See? You see? Man, we're dropping jam today. Listen,
Gem, gem, gem.
we are jumping. That's what's up, dog. This is good stuff. Now let's talk mindset.
Right.
um Haitians or our people or whoever listening to this live, what's stopping people from investing in real estate? Because you heard the story. Have you heard people about, oh, the market is too high, blah blah blah, and then that is a roadblock for them. So what do you think it make it so hard first to our people to get into the investment game, to get into this commercial? What do you think make it so hard?
Well, that's a great question. I think you touched on it earlier, and I know we're kind of all over the place, but that's how you have a conversation. Conversations are not A, B, C, D,
No,
but
no,
we're just free flowing.
yeah,
It starts first with home ownership is the key, right? That's number one.
yeah.
But I have stories of some Haitians. This one guy been fighting with them, and Mbaba Tak Mun. If you don't want to buy a house, cool. We
Yeah.
can't motivate the unmotivated,
They can't.
but they eventually call you 5 years later. Oh, I need to buy a house,
Yeah. That's
and
happened.
you missed out on that equity because they think, oh, I'm so smart.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
this that. It's a couple of things, and I kind of want to make it local. There's a lot of myths.
yeah.
There's a lot of bad stuff on TikTok. I'm helping one lady with a rental. She's like, "Oh, fuck me loue on kai from ka kalife pour zero down basili gen ka Jacksonville." Konya li di, "Oh, we pum loue kai ici from ka kalife pour program di ki bo tande ba sa." Where?
From cousin Ray Ray. Cousin Ray Ray.
Cousin
Yeah,
Ray Ray, cousin TikTok.
like that TikTok. Oh my goodness,
Bad
that is
information.
bad information. Bad information. So 5 years ago, if he had listened to you, right now he would have been seated on banking. He would have been banking right now. He like, yeah, yeah.
And
That is
and now you fighting with the builder.
yeah,
Oh well, I want this rate, that rate. If you bought 5 years ago, you would have gotten a what a rate
yeah.
for 2%, 3%.
It would have. It would have like yeah. Back in when we bought a house out 7 years ago, I think our interest rate right now is about 2.1. Man,
There you go.
dude, 2.1. Big house in Dallas, man. It's just 2.1. When I heard people paying like same house or smaller than us paying that much money, I'm like, and we told you that 2 or 3 years ago, right? Where you could have cut that 4.1, you could have cut that 499, but you didn't listen, and then you're not making money. You're not making money. Now, let me ask this question as we move forward so we can stay on topic. What is the biggest, if only I knew this sooner, lesson you've learned in your decades in investing in real estate?
I mean, I wish as soon as I graduated from college, I bought a house. That that's that's my biggest one, man. And
Yeah,
then one other one I learned recently because I mean I'll be honest too.
yeah,
Texas, on average, is not a good buy and hold state because
okay,
our values appreciate, right?
yeah,
That's a fancy way to say that if you buy a house, you try to rent it out. We don't follow the 1% rule. 1% rule is, hey, if you buy a house for 100,000, you should be able to buy it, rent it out for 1,000.
correct.
But I learned my lesson when it was what you call it. Um, it
Uh,
was
it was what, like when the sickness, the disease thing.
no, actually, it was a recent client of mine.
Yeah,
He he put me on game with places out in the countryside. Like there's markets like Beaumont. So the biggest thing when we think of Texas, we think of the Triangle, right? We think of Houston, San
San
Antonio, and Dallas,
Antonio.
right?
Right.
Beaumont, Texas, you can buy a house for 99,000 and have two tenants there paying $2,000. Now it's not the beautiful house.
Yeah, yeah, some kind of like one of those portable thing.
No,
No?
no, as an actual house, I mean, Kala something about crazy. But
Yeah. It's an
think
old
about it.
house.
You're an investor.
Yeah.
You're not living there. If you have someone already agreed to sign a lease, you're
Mm,
already cash flowing 2,000 on $100,000.
uh-huh.
Even if you went to go get some loan at 10%, you're still making money.
You're still making dollars.
Still. And that's what I didn't think. When you pass these under your places, like there's
Yeah.
nothing there. Who wants to live
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Yeah.
And those are my two biggest lessons.
I think I can follow you on that. Right after college, you feel like you should have get into the game of buying or investing, but no, we didn't know. Nobody tell
We
us
didn't know.
anything. Because I remember back in 2008, 2010, when the market crashed. People was I don't know if you remember, you were young enough or old enough to remember this market, man, where
Hmm.
land was being sold for like what? Like pate kordi, man. It was
Oh,
hot. People was selling land like crazy. And I was not into that game right now, man. I'm like for like you can buy an acre of land for what? $2,000, $3,000 or so $10,000, some stuff. And I didn't get in that game, man. And we had the money, right? So I think when it comes to real estate, man, the time to invest is yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Land, dude. I lived in Texas. I moved to San Antonio in 2010. I remember when I moved in 2010.
yeah,
On kind Central Marcus, it was selling for 150. That was a brand new house. 5 bedroom house, 150. Bells and whistles from the builder, 150.
yeah.
That
Oh my
same house today
goodness.
is now selling for 350.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, so who's somebody? Depending on the area, depending on the area.
Yeah,
I
and that
live
was
in
a good area.
I live in a place right now in Texas called Sunnyvale area. Back in the
Sunnyvale.
day, people would never know about what Sunnyvale were, right? House in
Yeah.
Sunnyvale 8 years ago, we're in the high 280s, 300s. It was
Hmm.
back in 28. It was kind of high, right? 200.
Yeah.
Now, Sunnyvale, the average home in the same spot, bro, is like $800,000.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is how much the value of it. Again, back then, I knew nobody taught us how to invest. We didn't. I guess we take a moment for us to catch up, to stop reading books about
Right.
investment, about doing everything else. So this is when we catch up, and that's why we have this show,
Yes.
Harry. That's why we have, like, that show that you call Koze Kai, or you do it in, because that's why we're educating people to not make the mistake that we missed on about 10 years ago.
Right.
Right now is right now. Which kind of a segue for my next question for you. Right now, with interest rate in the market the way it is it a good time to start investing in multifamily, or should people wait? Should people wait?
That's always a great question. And the thing is with real estate, when people make those, I don't like cliches. Well, what is it?
Yeah.
Marry the house, date the rate. We
Don't
don't. We
take the rate.
nobody's
Yeah,
house.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
one thing that remains true and what makes real estate what it's worth, right?
yeah,
There's only one time we had a big crash was 2008. One
yeah.
time.
What time?
People think it's coming back.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think you should wait. Now you should be prepared to make the investment. It's just like anything, right? If you're going to invest, you should be able to supedi cobla. When I say pedi, you
yeah.
invested, you should be comfortable. If
Correct.
you are prepared to invest, invest. If you're not prepared, don't go in the game. Because
Right.
if you wait and you have the money, just like you
Right.
said, that Sunnyvale thing, right? When you
Yeah.
bought your house,
Yeah.
300s, that was an
Yeah.
expensive house back then, right?
Yeah.
800. You
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah. Yeah.
Texas is on a trajectory. Like this show's not stopping.
Correct. Correct.
um,
Correct.
I
But
got an
don't.
anecdote. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. No. No. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I got a quick anecdote. I know a Haitian guy. When back in 2020, he saw a duplex by Galveston was selling for 150,000.
150
Now that same duplex is now worth $400,000 in 5 years.
in 5 years. Just 5 years. I believe it.
5 years.
I believe it. I believe it. Imagine, how much money you'll be sitting on, if you had made the investment 4 or 5 years ago. So the idea is, don't wait.
No.
If you can afford it, you said one key word too. You have to be comfortable when you make the investment,
Right.
right? Don't go do something because John and Joanne is doing it, and you're
Yeah.
doing it too, without having a budget, without having a plan. But if you can afford it financially, if you are there, you should go for it. In commercial,
Bingo.
how important credit is, if you trying to tap into commercial. Let's say, let me give you an example. Let's
Hmm.
say, would you call buying a church considered to be a commercial?
That's a great question. It Yes and no, because in commercial churches, what we call a special purpose property.
Okay.
So you know what's weird? They put churches in the same category as a school and a hospital. Weird.
Well,
But because we come from our community, right?
yeah,
We have to go get a loan to buy a church. And churches are one of the hardest assets to sell because when you build a church, you build it for your congregation, right?
correct.
Like you probably looking at churches, you like, why is the sanctuary built like this? Why is the rec room like this?
Yeah, yeah.
in commercial, it's not like buying a house, right?
Yeah.
If you can do owner finance or
Mhm.
private lending, you're in a way better condition because this is how I kind of my biggest advice on commercial. See if you can do owner finance on the commercial,
Mhm.
and then when you get in your building or whatever, or you see if you can get a line of credit, but don't try to get like a traditional commercial mortgage because they don't work like a house. A house is 15, 30 years. Commercial mortgages are a little weird to where the interest rates fluctuate to like on arms
Correct.
and they won't give you a note for 30 years and then they're performance driven.
Mhm.
So for a church, commercials really you got to know how to network because on commercial there's not really like a MLS. When
Yeah,
we
yeah.
say MLS to our non-realtors, like a Zillow,
It's
right?
like Zillow can where you find a house, people. Yeah.
Yeah. Like we say Crexy is a good source, but yeah, like yourself, you know, you're in the church world.
Yeah.
Start networking. Start talking to people. You hear a pastor complaining, great. That's a great time to be like, okay, well, I got my church paid off. Hey,
Yeah.
Pastor so and so, would you be open? I give you $30,000 today. You put me on a 30-year note. I pay you $2,000, $3,000 for 30 years to buy this church.
Mm.
And that's how the big guys do it. Save your credit capital for everything else. Like you want to save
Oh,
it to buy things that you're gonna put in the church, but
bro,
never. Yeah,
you say something key. So, because now you're touching on something that I'm a pastor, and I
right.
know that our church is looking for to buy or invest in the building. So you're
Hmm.
saying owner financial through you said through networking, find a church that is maybe paid off, or maybe a dying church. You can say, hey, listen, I see that building here. We want to buy. We're gonna put like $80,000 on that one,
Yeah,
and we're gonna pay you $2,000 for until 10 years. So and then bigger deal. So you said I don't have to involve a bank on this thing, or so
ideally, right?
ideally.
I would rather go the owner finance route first. If all else fails, okay, great. Get the bank involved, but even the
Yeah,
bank, it's more relationship banking, right?
okay.
It's not like a mortgage. You can just, oh well, we know mortgage. Hey, you got a 620. You've been working 2 years, great. Commercial doesn't work that way. It's all about who you know, right? So if you're banking with a credit union, they're kind of more
Yes.
lenient. Or there's one black bank in New Orleans called Liberty.
Hmm.
Start building the connections. You can ask, hey, can I talk to the president or whatever,
Yeah.
and just have a conversation with these people,
Yeah.
and that'll make it easier. Because the problem is with commercial, if you don't have any revenue, you don't have nothing, you're like a nobody. You
Yeah.
go fill out that application. Okay, thank you for your time.
Okay. That's
Next,
it. That's it. Next. Wow.
I don't know you.
Wow. That's rough. That's rough out there. So you say that church can be or may not be considered as commercial.
It's
Is
it's
is it
like a technicality, right?
okay? Okay. Okay. So
Because I'm dealing for yeah.
for the listeners, for people, pastors like me or churches that heard this conversation and now tuning in, right? So do you need to have is that have to go under the pastor's name? There's you have to have good social, not social, good credit or everything else. So what are the key factors? Let's say somebody was interested into that commercial. What are the key factors that can pre-approve, pre-qualify the person and say, okay, this is what I need if I'm buying a big investment like a warehouse and turn it into a church, something like that.
Right. So now okay, we're going the credit route.
Yeah.
So if you have a church or hopefully you have your nonprofit, that's
Yes.
all good.
501c3,
Make
blah blah blah.
perfect. Not a tax professional. Gonna
Yeah.
put that out there. You want to make sure you have everything notated to the T. You took $1 from the kid in the offering.
Yeah.
Have that on the ledger. So if you're gonna go that route, make sure you're giving a it's a business proposal now because now you're going to a bank. Hey, I'm Mondes Olivier, l'Église, whatever.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
been here for 3 years. We have 50 members. These people give $50,000 a month. My gross aggregate per year is $5 million. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And then you can. There are some places they make church loans,
Okay.
but it's not necessarily like a credit rating. You don't want to put that under. I would not advise you, man. Hey, go put a church under your name
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy a church and put this under my personal name. I wouldn't recommend that at all.
Okay, okay, okay.
No.
Okay. So it doesn't. So this is when you need a board of directors,
Yes.
a board of people
Yes.
that can guarantee some guarantors to help them out and everything else. Are you good, bro? It's like people after you, dog. You look around a little suspicious
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
no, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, just making sure because they're trying to ask me if I need something. So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm good.
man. I'm like, man, I don't want people to be running after you, dog. I'm like, look, ice is
You're giving
outside.
too much game.
We're jumping too much game, man. So that's what's up, man. Hey, listen, guys, you heard it from us. Pastors of friends, you are interesting. You want to move your church from that little place in the hotel. You want to go to your own place. There's different ways you can approach it. Either owner financing, get your thing in order. That's when you need to know how to budget, how
Yeah,
to hire somebody, hire some
have your
professional,
books.
have your books ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because if you don't, there's no way to just make sure you have a 501c3. Make sure that you even pay taxes or something, man. And
yeah,
let's get it going for you. Let's
yeah.
get let's
Like,
get
like for instance, right? I
yeah
know a couple of churches here in Houston. The Haitian
yeah
church has been here for years.
uh,
They want to move.
yeah
So if you just started in the game, I
yeah
don't see why. If you can, I'd probably maybe recommend like a quasi. Okay, maybe
yeah
you could get a line of credit for 50,000, $80,000, right?
yeah
Give it to that church. Hey, I heard you want to move. Give me a
yeah
note. You go get it certified by the city. You can get what's called a mortgage servicer, and then
okay.
you're helping someone else move into their new place, and then you move too.
You move to that place. Ooh, that's some game right there. Listen, hey, I'm glad we be
Yeah,
talking about this one right here, dog. Listen, this is for somebody. Somebody better pick up what we're dropping over here. You better come
yeah.
pick it up right there, man. Let me ask you a question as we're getting to the end of this. What are some of the biggest mistakes you've seen new investors make when they buy their
Ooh.
plexes? Go ahead. I see. I just pull something. Come and talk to me.
Well, duplex commercial, you
Yeah.
name it. Man, woo. Let's start with commercial.
Just pick one, man. Oh, what is the mistake that you see those new investors do? They just go ahead and start investing. What is the thing or warning maybe you can give to them?
Do your homework, man.
Yeah,
Literally, if you don't know something, that's okay. I
yeah,
think the biggest problem is you're trying to look smart. I
yeah.
know what I'm doing.
Or I,
It's
I
okay
just
to
got
be
some
dumb.
money. They're the new money people. I just got some money. I just got to say, man, I got $100,000 somewhere. I need to do something with it, and then they go ahead and without doing their homeworks, right?
Yeah. Okay, if you're gonna get a loan, you need to know your debt service, aka your mortgage, right?
Yeah,
Like, remember I told you the example, the beautiful woman in front of the duplex for half
yeah,
a mil.
yeah.
If your mortgage is $3,000 and the area rents are what, $1,200, you're not even gonna be able to pay your mortgage.
Correct, correct,
And you
correct.
just fall for a pretty face. Because there are some beautiful duplexes. They're decked out. They got all these bells and whistles.
Yeah,
And as an investor, you can't don't be fooled by the shiny objects. Do your homework.
your
It's
homework.
okay to ask. It's okay to be dumb.
Yeah,
I don't mind being the dumbest person in the room
me neither,
because
man.
think about a company. The CEO is not the smartest person. He's the
No,
dumbest one.
correct. And it's just true. It's a fact. Sometimes they said the dumbest person, he's the one that owned the thing, and they have the smartest
Right.
people working for them. Right? The C student is the one that owned the place, and then all the A plus kids working for them. So it's okay to be if you're an investor to ask questions, to be a student of your game. Is that what we're
Yeah.
saying? Become a
Bingo.
student of what you're doing. Read books, ask people, hire a consultant, hire a realtor, somebody that asks the questions instead of trying to do a thing on your own because you feel like you have power because you have money. So be a student of the game. That's some good game right here. That need a clap right here. I need a clap for this one because this is good stuff. This is great stuff, man. This is great stuff. And now, Harry, if you had to start all over again with just a modest paycheck and a family responsibility, would you still pick multifamily as your first investment?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Oh, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, I would probably pick something. I probably wouldn't go crazy, something that cash flows because if you buy smart, it's a great investment because think about it.
mhm,
You're now buying the house and it's paying at least half your mortgage or all of it, right?
correct.
So it's a no-brainer. But, the thing is, like, I'm always bringing up I don't know, the beautiful woman in front of the fancy
But
duplex.
that's a great analogy, though. I can't. Yeah,
It always pops up on my timeline and
yeah,
she makes it sound all sexy. Like, oh
yeah,
yeah, you could buy this duplex zero down and
yeah,
you could
yeah,
buy three houses with zero down. And I'm
yeah,
like, how you gonna pay the mortgage?
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They just don't fall for the belt and whistle, but do your
Yeah,
homework, but do your investment.
bingo.
That's what's up, man. Listen, man, we had just a great conversation. Now, let me ask you this question also. Last question, I think. What should you say to someone who feel like investing in real estate is only the wealthy and the experience? What would you say to somebody like
I'd say, hey, I totally understand where you're coming from, right? Because we never want to belittle anyone, but think about it. Real estate, and especially America with its folks, this is the only country in the world that we have an FHA program where you literally, we're talking about duplexes and multifamily, right?
that?
You literally can buy two houses for the price of one, change your trajectory. And okay, if you're a regular W 2, you probably have a 401k, right?
Right.
You can use that 401k penalty free to go buy that property to make you money. Even if you live there for 3 years and sell it and you
Yeah.
made some money,
Made some.
you
Oh, made
just
some.
made an investment without even taking any other money.
Yeah. That's what's up.
It's a no
So
brainer.
you don't have to be wealthy. That's what you're saying.
No, no, you,
Yeah.
you don't. You do have to have at least a 620 credit score. You've been working for 2 years. You've been
Yeah.
paying taxes. Get in the game,
Get in the game. Get in the game. You heard it,
and you
guys.
get a tax credit.
And you got tax credit after a certain when you buy a house for a certain amount of time. So you
Right?
better get in the game. Guys, you heard it. You heard it from the man himself. This guy is out there in Houston killing it with the game with real estate. You can hear from him. You can learn from him. He have a show. Tell me about the show. Jose Kai Houston. Or that not show, but that training that you do. Talk to me about it a little
Okay.
bit.
So Kozekai, that is the idea that eventually we're going to start filming them and put them on YouTube. But essentially, that was just an idea birth out of okay, well, it's kind of like was Kozekai the Haitian real estate cheat code, and
Okay.
so what it is just we're telling people, hey, how you can purchase real estate. We call it Kozekai because I couldn't think of anything where I didn't want to call it Koze Immobilier.
It's
A lot of
strange.
people know that, but you know what a Kai is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we're pretty much just kind of like this podcast. If you like this podcast, right, just
Yeah,
throwing out gems like this, that's
yeah,
what Kozekai is. Where this Saturday, September 13th, we're actually doing
yeah,
at a Haitian-owned business, Caribbean Coffee. They open their doors to us, and we have a panel of we're gonna have a lender, tax preparer, financial planner, because it's a team when you
yeah,
buy a house or
yeah,
real estate. It's
yeah,
not just well, it's the agent, we're the quarterback. That's it. We bring everyone together.
yeah,
So Kozekai's initiative geared to our people. If you're not Haitian coming, it's gonna be in Kringlish. It's not completely on Haitian Creole.
yeah.
And pretty much we're just giving people the game on how to achieve real estate the smart way.
Correct,
We don't pressure sell anybody. Just like I give you the facts, I'm always gonna give you a benefit with your pros and your cons.
correct.
Always.
Man, that's what's up. Now you made me jealous, bro. Talking about Houston, you have Haitian that have their own coffee shop. You have Haitians. We have a Haitian restaurant. Right here in DFW, we don't have no Haitian restaurant around here. You know that. You've been to Dallas. There's one. There's
Well,
one. There's one. There's one in Arlington. We have
Yeah,
one in Arlington that just opened up. Good food actually. But that's all we have. And again, opportunities for people. For those of you watching from Boston, New York, or Florida, there's a population of people.
yeah,
Mundalas mange en pile, man. For
yeah.
W Houston people, they go out. Look at this guy. He's been sitting in a
In
porch.
a restaurant, in a cafe.
That's where his dinner is. So there's a market, there's a need for people if you are in a restaurant business, if you are in the coffee business, to move to a place like Dallas, Texas, DFW, Metroplex, or to Houston, and to talk to somebody like Mr. Harry Joseph or myself that can help you settle and do all these things because the opportunity is large, man. It's large. There's no stop. So that is awesome, man, bro. I if somebody wanna call you, I'm gonna give you the spot. If somebody wanna you or whatever, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I want you to talk to my audience. Tell them who you are, what do you do, where they can find you, and everything else. You got a full minute, man. Talk to the people.
Sure. I mean, yeah. If y'all want to reach out to me, real simple. You can find me on social media platforms. On Instagram, I'm Harry the House Hunter. Real easy. I'm TikTok, Jose Kai. Yeah, feel free to call me. Phone number 210-825-8128. I'm a real estate agent. We connect everything. The biggest thing that we were talking about earlier, there's opportunities. So we're not just real estate agents, but we're looking to change the community. So we want to be incubators for Haitian businesses. You don't necessarily have to move. You can stay in Florida and expand your business here. Just like Mr. Edison is saying, people they only have one Haitian restaurant in Dallas Fort Worth, and there's 15,000 people. So we need more.
Mhm,
Houston, people live all over, and it seems everything's concentrated northwest, southwest.
mhm.
So it's for the taking. So connect. You can find me
Well,
anywhere,
thank you.
Harry the House Hunter, and let's talk.
Let's talk. Guys, here we go, folks. Harry, thank you very much for joining us, man. It was a good time, good chat. We enjoyed the gym. We enjoyed that this time that we spent together. We need to do that again. I don't know if you know, on the 20th, I am launching a similar program as yours. It's called GE Lighthouse Consulting.
Right.
Basically, it's my baby. It's something I've been doing for ages. Basically, informing people, training people of how to become educated buyers. I'm also offering some kind of concierge service if you're moving and you need your A to Z. What do you need to know? You just
Wow.
call me. You don't have to go by yourself, go to Google, do some research. You call me and I'll provide the concierge service from your moving to help you find the school, to help you, moving some paper. We're gonna do all this thing through our company, and most importantly, I wanna educate people, brother, to become smart investors, smart
Right. Right.
people that can invest. So we don't have to spend 10 years in an apartment making the landlord owner. If anything else,
True.
we want to do is to make you become a landlord, right? Make you become a landlord, make you invest in multi-families and duplexes, triplexes, invest in build up some in a community where you get a plaza. Why can't we Haitian
Yeah.
have a plaza, man? We
Hey,
have our in our plaza. We can have what would it say? Côté yo ranger radio,
yeah.
ou
Tout
gon res
bagay.
ou gon restaurant, ou gon market, ou gon kote yo lave radio. Why can't we own? And there's places like this you can do in a DFW in certain amount of price. So that's what we do. We're educating people, man. So it's on the 20th. If you can come hang out with your friends, I'd love to have you. If not,
Okay.
spread the word. I know you're in Houston. I'm in Dallas. So let's help our people, man.
Yeah, let me give one last shout out. I
Go
think
for
I
it. Go
got
for
30
it. Go for it.
seconds. So definitely want to shout out Haitian real estate professionals.
Yeah.
Amazing group of Haitian real estate professionals in Florida that are making their way out here. So they've been a great source of referrals too. So they
Yeah.
shared the live. So
There
we're
you go.
working, coming together, man. So
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your time. We will always want to respect what we're doing. Today was another great one again, where we come here today with my friend Harry, and we were dropping gems. So if you're interested in either invest in any commercial, if pastors, If you want to know the games about buying a church or investing in a church building, we got a guy that speak your language that can give you some game to help your congregation move forward. And for those of you who are interested either to move to this area or to the knowledge that you need to become an educated buyer, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to hold your hands and to hold you the key to your house. Like always, every Thursday we're back here dropping some knowledge, dropping some games. You just have to show up, and that's it. Yours truly, Edison Senat. And next Thursday, I promise you, next Thursday we got something bigger for you. We have another guest, and I'm telling you, and I'm excited once again. I'll see you guys next Thursday. God bless you. I love you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Bye bye. See you guys later.